Joseph.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi. We're now in the Instituto UNE. Thank you very much to Joaquin and John for being so good guests. And well, we will finish tomorrow the ICC course that you are giving in Instituto UNE for team coaching. And we would like to ask you some questions. Okay. First of all, looking at you giving classes, it's interesting how you manage states. Do you have anything to say for those who wants to manage their state?
Do you mean your own state as a coach and trainer? Okay, well, preparation. I do have a plan, and I use a plan as an orienting structure, and I know that I can always fall back on something. Because a plan, I think a plan would be constraining if you know, now I've got to do this, now I've got to do this, now I've got to do this, because the group is very creative, so different things happen, so there may be very interesting questions to follow up. I may get a new exercise idea, so I need to have that flexibility. But the plan gives a confidence, so there's kind of default. Secondly, I want to have fun, so I do have fun, right? So that's very important, because fun is a really good state. If you can keep in a state of fun, then everything's much easier. And what else? I guess that it's also about curiosity. It's about, you know, what's going to happen, how is this going to turn out, what are people going to say, because everything's new anyway. You can never give the same training, because you're a different person and you have a different audience. So everything's new, so there's no way that you can get bored. If anything happens that isn't in the plan, then who knows whether it's good or bad. If I feel some anxiety about that, then I will kind of make a negotiation with myself.
Negotiation? Yeah,
like, okay, I don't want to think about this now, right? I'll sort it out later.
Okay, so there's your internal dialogue, you try to put it later?
Yeah, sure, because internal dialogue is one thing that will really get in the way of being present in training. So, you know, if something happens and I'm not prepared for it, or it's a little bit of a surprise or something, then I'll say, okay, internal dialogue, I promise I'll pay attention, but later please. Okay? And then of course I do. At the end of the training, then I'll sort out what happened and what I could have done differently or whatever. So just to learn from that. But actually at the time it's really important to be with the people and do your best and learn. So if those thoughts are in my mind and that's happening, then that's great.
So just for Connor still wants to learn more?
Of course. They say the more you learn, the more you know. The more you learn, the more you know what you don't know. The more you see there is to learn, right? The more you learn, the less you know, the less you